Alright, hello everyone. I got the game loading. How are we all? It's been a couple weeks since I've seen you because I did Star Trucker last week for the 4th of July. But we are back here with Fallout 76. We're going to be continuing that story. And actually, I got to remember what I was doing. Of course, I got my Vim. Okay. So I am here for some reason. Perhaps I can discern what that reason is. Okay. Belly of the Beast. Okay, so I gotta go to Fort Defiance to learn more about Scorch Beasts. Which is kind of what I want to do. Here, let's, Okay, I guess we have to do that too, even though I really just hate the Overseer. And of course, let's get, okay, side quest, anything side quest of note. No. I guess we're still technically doing that, even though we... Again, it's weird because we know where the Overseer is, and yet it still wants us to follow that journey. And we have so many dailies these days that I just don't care about. Alright, so where am I? And where am I going? Why are we doing things? Okay, I need to learn more about the Scorched there. Don't care about that. Where are all the other quest markers here? Don't care about those. Huh. Okay, you know what? There's an easier way to do this. Okay. So we know where that is. Where is that? Show me on the map. Really? Right there? Seems very close to the starting area, but okay. And then Overseer's Journey. Where's the next part? Okay, I think that's just... Okay, that's useless then. This has all been useless. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to head to Fort Defiance. And I guess we're going to learn more about Scorch Beasts. Not sure what else there is to know. Now that I have a Cryolator, I'm basically invincible. Oh, there you are. Oh, hold on. Something's gonna blow. Impact, please. Thank you. Impact. Thank you. Okay, I don't know why these things are so damn tough. Oh, because it's an infestation. I don't care about infestations. Yeah, no, going inside. Infestations. Okay, I have to get there somehow. Trying to remember how to do that. Ah, here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I've been here. Where am I trying to go? What am I trying to learn? I need to go somewhere over there. Oh, bobblehead. I will take that. Elder Maxon's final conversation. That should be interesting.
Lizzie, Tucano says the satellite's failing. So, this is it.
Elder, I'm not ready for this. Can't the scribes do anything about it?
No. The infrastructure of the old world is failing. But you are the absolute best second-in-command I have ever had the pleasure of working with. Now is the time for you to be in charge, Lizzie. I know you're up for it. I know you won't let your men down.
Roger. We don't have the men for the mission. The Bravos just keep coming.
Then find new men. Think outside the playbook.
Elder, you trust the outsiders too readily. They will betray you.
You too, Paladin? Everyone around me keeps saying, shut the world out, only look out for ourselves. Even my goddamn son. But the Brotherhood alone can't rebuild what's lost. We need them. Hell, our whole plan is for them.
I'm not thinking about some far-off future, Elder. I'm worried about today and tomorrow. We're fighting non-stop to keep the Bravos contained. I can't afford a weak link.
I trust your judgment. If our scribes find anything new, I'll see if we can get word to you somehow. And Lizzie.
Okay, I actually find that very interesting. So apparently Maxon wasn't an isolationist. That was something that was kind of just everyone else in the Brotherhood being isolationist. So I'm sure Maxon died, and then that's where that all came from.
Elder, I've read Scribe Takano's reports. I've talked with Grant a lot, too.
Spit it out.
The sonic generators work, but there are just too many Sierra Bravos. This strategy of ours, it's just delaying the inevitable.
You're not giving up on me.
No, of course not. But I think we may need something bigger. More final.
Go on.
One of the squires on patrol found a nuclear silo. Still functional.
What? Even you, Lizzie? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Look around! Look at everything! The death, the destruction, the end of the world? That came from the nukes.
But if we don't deal with the Bravos once and for all, they could kill everyone. All life on this continent. That's what Takano said. Right?
There will always be a reason to use a weapon, always. But nukes? Never again! I'd mothball the whole technology if I could. Am I clear?
Yes, Elder.
I consider this matter resolved. I don't want to talk about it again. Maxon out.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, Scorch Beast analysis. We've learned much since we lost contact with Elder Maxon. Grant says it's pretty much worst-case threat assessment. Actual Sierra Bravos are reinforced, mobile, and cunning predators. Bravos use echolocation to call in ground reinforcements. The breeding Bravo cycle for Bravos is off the charts. The saving grace in all this is that the Sierra Bravos only nest in specific places. We found 3 of their nests in old mining tunnels below the bog, but there's a main nest somewhere that's the real problem. In order to stop the Bravos from spreading outside Appalachia and possibly becoming an extinction event, we have to destroy their main nests. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, every last Bravo needs to be destroyed. Maxon forbade using nukes, but a few years back we found one of the missile silos with the old security system. The old security system was formidable. As a last resort, we need to find a way in. Senator Sam Blackwell was on the Nuclear Energy Committee, so he might know something, but no one knows where his bunker is, except maybe Quinn Carter of the Charleston Herald. One way or another, if touchdown fails, the nuclear option may be our only option. Maxon orders be damned. Everything is different. We send information to Lost Hills about what we see and what we face, and they have a hard time believing it. Some of the things they face are equally strange. The new plants, animals, monsters, it's hard to keep track of. To some degree, I've given up even trying. But one thing is clear. The Scorch and the Scorch Beasts are something different. We need to focus on them. All these other threats, even the giant hulking mutants, we can handle. But how will we handle the Scorched? Oh. Okay, interesting. I've taken the schematics Scribe Takano transmitted as far as I can. I think I fixed the coolant leak problem, but I just don't know. If we ever get some serious time and resources, I can try building one, but the list of components is intimidating. Ultrasight power armor schematics. Personal notes. 2 blank from Paladin Integrity. Personal notes. 2 months and no word from Maxon. Grant's declared communications with the West Coast dead and dead for good. Every time we think we have Bravos, like they come back in greater numbers. Only Grant and Wilson know of Takano's final assessment. If worked it out, we can't guarantee there won't be a panic. Every day that goes by, we're chewing through ammo, power, and sometimes nights. We just really need to make it to the end zone, or Appalachia's toast, or far worse. Didn't I reach end zone and destroy it? Up to now, our priorities have been secure dangers and useful technology, protect the people of Appalachia, expand outside our operational capacity. But the brass has talked, and we're changing that. We have a plan to lure the Scorch Beast to a kill zone with some tech that Scribe Takano and Scribe Grant have been working on. Until the skies are clear, our priority is to wipe the Scorch Beast out. Some of you will be receiving orders to secure food, munitions, and other supplies from responders and free states. Be firm. Tell them that the Scorch Beast threat is real and that once it's dealt with, the Brotherhood will once again help protect them. Under no circumstances are you to initiate hostilities or even take supplies. However, in order to get the supplies you need, you are authorized to ignore salvage rights claims if it's not one of their farms. Put simply, it's fair game. I know this is controversial, but we don't have time to play politics. There's a war on, let's win it ad Victoriam. We lost contact with USA 1103 today. Grant's got the backup already, but he doesn't know how long that'll work. Elder Maxon said we have to accept that there'll be a point where we're on our own. So if there's any urgent info you need, ask it now. The window is closing. Wanted to give you the heads up, but we're mothballing the Grafton Dam outpost. The Scorch Beasts are just getting too dangerous. We need to reinforce the patrols with power armored knights. I'm sending Esposito your way. I hate to dissolve her command, but she can be a real asset to you. Oh, damn it. Screen the squires carefully. I don't want any weak links. So they're obsessed with those weak links. Camp Venture served us well as our base of operations, but with the new class graduating, we are ready to expand. So welcome to Fort Defiance. Let me address some of the concerns raised about relocating. Cranberry Bog has formidable challenges, but by basing ourselves here, we protect Appalachia from them. These threats also act as a deterrence from raids and other intruders. It becomes our shield. The fort itself is indeed too large for our purposes now, but we won't outgrow it anytime soon. The previous purpose of this institution is to find some find distasteful. Noted. Now is a chance to clean it up and make it our own. For those of you who served in uniform, you're used to toughing it out. For those of you who haven't, it's your opportunity to develop grit and character ad Victoriam. Okay, I can kind of see where they're coming from, if I'm being, like, completely 100% honest. But, like, they're not trying to be assholes just yet. They're gonna get there in, like, a couple hundred years. I have all my plans learned. Notes. Recipe book. Minigun. I'd still rather keep the cryolator. I'll take free ammo. Okay. So what is next? We got that there. Wait, hold on. Better yet, do we have a new quest? Mission. Still at new arrivals. Okay, let's search for Sam Blackwell. Oh, that's right there. Oh. I've been there before. Interesting. Oh. Hi there. Oh. Okay, I guess that's everything here. Okay, let's see here. Interview notes. Overall impression. I don't think Blackwell's crazy, but something was off. Very little to gain from leaving his position. Honestly believe there's an evil force at work here. Is he losing it and just hiding it better than the rest of us? Next step, track down who these sinister forces are that sent the senator running for the hills. General notes. Offer an interview arrived in handmade envelope. Favor with the CPD got me a print match. They're the senators. Holy shit. Meet site. Berkeley Springs train station. Met at dawn by a masked young woman, clearly Judith Blackwell. Probably forgot we'd met at the governor's ball. And masked older man, clearly the senator. Roughly half an hour hike, pretty much due east. Could see the sunrise through the bag. Nice thought, though, guys. Hike past through a stream, over a highway, small bit of marsh, and then into a cave, then down an elevator. Rest can be taken from the tapes. Blackwell was in serious politician mode, on message firm, and trying his damnedest to make sure I was scared about the things he claims go bump in the night. Okay, we're taking that. So, abandoned waste dump. Where is the abandoned waste dump? Where is the abandoned waste dump? Oh, you know. Who am I kidding? Ah, it's all the way over there, really? Okay, oh. Oh yeah, I can fast travel here. I'm technically still outside. Gotta wait though, enemies are nearby. Okay, let's see. Where am I going? I go that way, east, right? Right. Oh, there's an abandoned church here. I might as well look at it. Oh, hold on. So something that was red. Yeah, I know. Waterborne disease. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, just ghouls. Ghouls versus Cryolator. No question. Oh, what the heck? Are you already injured? Oh, a vault dweller. No tape saying, oh, this is my last recording. Screw the overseer, she got me killed. Start taking weapons, because I do need to start scrapping them if I'm going to be... Oh. Skig's terminal. I don't know who Skig is. Well, let's find out. Befell. No. Crazed. Wow, that was easy. Okay, so 12, 7... Okay, so it goes down. Man, this place was a total bust. Brock said the idiots that were holed up here would have had tons of good stuff, but they didn't have shit. We were going to ask the people where they stashed everything, but Cal went crazy and mowed them all down. We tossed the bodies out back and then started setting up camp. I hope the spot was worth all the trouble. I'm guessing it wasn't. We've been here a few weeks now and things are looking good. We scored a couple of caravans and took apart a rival gang that tried to push us out of the church. I figure if we keep this up, we'll be sitting on a nice pile of loot by mid-year. That will give us plenty to trade when we start running low on ammunition. Cal's got us out hunting for game like the old days, so we're eating well. I wish we had more liquor, but everything around here is bone dry. Woke up in the middle of the night hearing some kind of weird music playing. Oh, I hear it now. I thought someone got drunk and was playing a holotape, but everyone was sound asleep. I checked around the outside of the church and couldn't hear it anymore, so I gave up. When I asked around in the morning, everyone said I was probably just drunk or being stupid. I sure hope these idiots aren't screwing with me, because it's not funny to ruin a man's sleep. Amen to that. The rest of the gang are starting to hear music from the church now. This place is starting to creep me out. Cal said it was music from something called an organ, but only organs I know are the kind you get when you got a deer. I think he's full of crap. Man, okay, keep it in mind, these raiders are pre-war raiders, are pre-war people. So it's like, they're pretty dumb for pre-war people. If you ask me, folks that got killed in this place are trying to send us a message to move on. Maybe we should listen. Oh, he's getting a little stitious. First, the creepy music, and now we have crazy people stalking the church. They swarmed the place last night. Weirdos looked like they were burnt and smelled. Oh, it's scorched. I don't know what the hell they wanted, but Cal was dug in and said we need to fight for what's ours. We shot a few of them, and they kept coming until they were all dead. What the hell were those things, and will there be more? I'm not sticking around to find out. Well, that's interesting. Didn't stand a chance. Oh, hold on, we're going to read that formal complaint in a second. Dear Pastor Williams, I was picking up my Susie from Sunday school when I encountered an extremely rude and foul-tempered Miss Nanny by the name of Chloe. I believe she's the property of the Davis family. This Miss Nanny refused to leave the washroom, declaring she was hiding in a game of hide and seek. Not only was she a robot hiding in a washroom that living, breathing souls need to use, but she also locked the door, barring any chance for the child to find her regardless. I demand an apology from the Davis family and want their Miss Nanny banned from the premise. Expect to hear from our lawyers should I ever see that filthy robot on the grounds again. Beverly Klein. Okay, so, ooh, recipe. Ah, skill of 3 of lockpicking. Child's play, I say. I say as I continue to suck at it. No, it's experience, don't care. Are you guys not going to come up the obvious stairwell? I'm not gonna take pre-war money. Ooh, Berserker salvaged a Soltron head. Okay, no, let's go back up and handle the upstairs first. Okay, so upright piano. I see instruments. Prayer. Dear Lord, I pray to you for the strength and tolerance for knowledge and competence in these dark times. To know how to live like this, to know how to wait for you, and the ability to help others survive this test. The test you promised would never happen again. You know what? That's right, because in the Bible, God entered the world in a flood, and he promised never to do it again. And that was part of the covenant that he made with humans. Oh. But you know, he answered my prayer and gave me some buff out. Where are my cans? But yeah, many people don't know that part. And it's even, if you read... Oh god, I'm trying to remember which story it is. But, okay, hold on, I'm trying to remember. It's Chaucer. Oh my god, I can't remember the... I can't remember the name of the book for some reason. but it's the one with all the tails. It has like the knight's tail, the wife of Bath's tail, and all that. But there's one of them where a young man is kind of lusting after his neighbor's wife, and his neighbor is kind of a dumbass. Oh, hold on, Pamela's note. Tom, I'm leaving this note in case I'm not here when you arrive. Things have been horrible at church. We're overloaded with people sheltering, praying, and suffering. Only after a few weeks our supplies are running low. I've decided to head out with some people to look for food and medicine. If I end up not coming back, don't come looking for me. Stay with the kids. Keep them safe with the others. God help us all. Oh, jeez. Come on, Fallout. Can you lighten up? Ooh, mysterious map fragment. Inside this package is an unmarked map fragment and has a small note attached. Urging Jessica, take this to my shop. Find all the pieces. FS. FS. I don't know who FS is. Oh, was there a way to go upstairs? I don't think there was. No, there wasn't. Well, I'm probably never going to find what the rest of that is too, if I'm just going to be completely honest. Oh, hold on. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know what Surviving My Playdate is, and I don't know why it's here all of a sudden. One of you guys better... Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, I might as well survive my playdate. Don't know what's this gonna get me, don't particularly care, but it gives me a chance to ice some ghouls. Oh, there we go, another one. Oh, didn't mean to take those dog tags. I feel like, there we go, cryo cells. Oh, and bobby pins. Okay. So I survived the play day. I believe that was from something up here. No, let's... I think that might be a daily. I think we accidentally did a daily. Return to close. Okay. Show me on the map. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay, so we're going to go... Yep, there we go. So whatever that thing is, that should be our location. But yeah, so yeah, Charles wrote a book. There were a bunch of like tales in it, and so in one of them, a young man is lusting after his neighbor's wife, and his neighbor is basically a complete dumbass, and he basically tries to and the wife wants to sleep with him too. So he basically concocts this plan to sleep with the wife, where he says God has given him a second vision that, you know, it's going to be Noah's second flood. And, you know, he has this plan where, like, you know, they have to go in bathtubs and, like, have them hoisted to the roof. And basically the husband has to be in one tub because he's basically too large on his own. And he's going to be in another tub with the dude's wife, and that's when they're going to boink. And that's intentional because, again, if you know your Bible, God has promised not to flood the world again. Obviously, these guys took it a little more literally to mean they're not going to destroy the world again at all. And obviously, that didn't work out. Even though it wasn't God who destroyed the world, it was man. It's like, kind of leave God out of this. This is all on humans. I'm really surprised I'm not getting RAS, because I imagine these are all filled with radioactive waste. Okay, I'm inside the objective area. Oh. Sorry, Deathclaw. You must have missed the memo. I am a god now. I am Coco Snowflame, goddess of ice. Deathclaws ain't shit now. That's okay. Take your time falling. In fact, you know, no. That's our new identity now. We keep shifting. We've been a hobo. We have been the mayor. We have been the mayor of mysteries. We've been a lot of things, but this is our final form. We are Coco Snowflame, goddess of ice. So is that Trapper left arm better than my current arm? Okay, Trapper. Okay, I don't want that, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, left leg, level 45. Left leg, level 50. Okay, so that's garbage. Okay. I don't need these things. Shadow, oh, right arm. Oh, combat armor. Wait, hold on. That one's better? How is that one better? That. Okay, you know, I guess we're doing that now. Okay, no. And no, not for poison. I gotta find I have to find a armor workbench and scrap some of this stuff. Oh no, come back here. Aren't going to be able to reach us. Plus, I'm pretty sure this is the elevator I want. Okay, so what do we just get now? Okay, nope. Stream metal right arm. How does that... oh, probably because it's sturdy. Whereas that's just... oh, no. It's sturdy metal versus regular metal. Okay. Chameleon metal left arm. Invisible while sneaking and not moving. Better ballistic. Less energy, but you know what? I don't really care that much about energy. You know, this is actually a good time. Let's go ahead. Let's do a Radaway, because I have 112 of those. I need to drop some of those, if I'm being honest.
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
Are you kidding me? Okay, well, we leveled up, so let's do that. Yep, let's go ahead and open them. Okay. Do I not get to increase my thing anymore? Oh wait, pick a perk. There we go. Yeah, I own max rank of that. Armor max. Yeah, you know what? Arms... actually, hold on. No, hold on. Let's make sure. Oh god, there's a lot of these. Criticals, blocker. Bloody Mess would be nice. Is there anything for... okay, Chem Fiend, Chem Resistant, own max rank. Oh, here we go. Let's filter these. Because I know I also need, ooh, energy weapons and ammo. Weighing less would be nice. I own Max Cryologist, Curator. I don't use those. Oh, I own Hacker. Is a cryolator technically a big gun? Oh, that's only in power armor. Never mind. Oh, what's weapon artisan? Oh, that would be useful. Okay, I think the ammo weight for energy weapons is the way to go. Curator. Where was that? Oh, here we go. Batteries included. Okay. So I think I need to find a way to reset my perks a little bit. Because obviously, let's see here. So 9 and 11 is 20, 33, 34, 40, 49, 56. So do these keep going up? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I have to find credentials. Okay, show me on the map. Okay, so it is somewhere in the mine. I'm assuming that... Oh, there we go. There's my... Or is that just the way out of here? Did I get another one? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so it's just really delayed. Yeah, okay, so that's the indicator for the exit. Let's go ahead. Let's try and find whatever I'm supposed to find here. Bypass holotape. I wonder if that's it. Oh, come on. There we go.
Invalid credentials. Access denied.
Can I... Okay, hold on. Do I have to, like, listen to the holotape? Okay, override. It was... Clear option. Bypass holotape.
User access updated. Welcome.
Couldn't just have it do that when I picked it up, really? Hey, no. Open that door. Okay, so that has a red light. I assume that's not going to ignite oil, right? Okay. Just checking, because sometimes this game likes to be silly. I don't know if you guys have ever played a Bethesda game, but they can quite often be silly with their physics and decisions. Wait, hold on, was that a recipe? Yep, it was. Of course, I want to know why people in a pre-war bunker have recipe for Mirelurks. I didn't mean to take that. I will take an office fan. Oh, hold on. low on food, head to Berkeley Springs, due west from Cave Mountain. Run through going outside checklist before leaving. Okay. Alright, hello. Any rad road just want to pop out and say hi? Take a microscope. Ooh, I'll get some hot plates. Gotta be careful because we don't want to become over encumbered again. Oh jeez, am I stuck? Okay, there we go. Just had it suck in my gut a little bit. Ah, okay, let me get some credentialed.
Incorrect credentials.
Yeah, I'm beginning to sense a pattern here. Okay, seriously. You can set the sleeping bag up anywhere, and you literally set it up in a shower. Where like, the ground by its nature is going to be wet and unpleasant. Okay, Judy. My little girl's dead because of my choices. Don't let Judy's death be in vain. Okay. Come on, Paul. You're being really sad today. Oh, more notes. Head fuzzy. Head getting fuzzy. Mentats. No mentats left. 1 carrot flower if pantry's empty. Plenty in mountains to west. 2 chunks brain fungus. Grows in cave upstairs. 1 firecat mushroom. Check the pantry. If you're out, well, you've got a long walk back to the forest ahead of you. Distill using Judy's chemistry equipment. Take as soon as it's cooled. Okay. Power probably reset overnight. Not your fault, old man. Head upstairs to security room. Log into security terminal. Select reset laser. Got the manual reset set. Desk upstairs. Okay. Well, it says desk upstairs. Oh, well, right. There were some actual stairs here. Okay. Wait, no, that's how we came in. There was... Ah, right. Over here and then up. Okay. Interesting. Judy's terminal, see what we can find. What am I doing? So I am here, stuck underground with my father. Not the final year of med school plan I had in mind, but when he came to me, he was so damn adamant that we had to run, that someone was coming for us. Not adamant enough to show me any concrete proof, just that I had to trust him this time, which has been getting harder as he gets worse. But I could tell in his eyes that he'd made his decision, and he's not in any state to be out here on his own. So here I am, me, my father, Senator on the lam, and a pile of books to last us through Judgment Day. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll come around to us heading back outside for a couple days. Judgment Day. Jesus fucking Christ. The plant growth outside has been getting out of control since I can't do this now. Okay, again from the top. The plant growth outside has been getting out of control. The main entrance is almost overrun. At this rate, we're going to have to start burning the roots in order to get out of the elevators. And the animals aren't faring any better. I saw a mosquito the other day the size of a dog. I don't think I've screamed like that since high school, but it's at least given me a new goal in life. I want to never ever see one of those things feed. Ever. I've been trying a couple different meds for Dad to see what helps keep him lucid. Most effective things so far are, believe it or not, mentats. I always thought they were a party drug for beatniks and armchair philosophers, but they sharpened him right up, which we've been needing of late. He came back the other day covered in mud, claiming he saw a giant bat. That's a new one. No, the scorch bees exist. I worked out a recipe that seems to get pretty close to store-bought ones. More scary-looking fungi in there than I like, but at this point it's better than the alternative. I saw a giant bat. Holy Mother of God, I saw a giant bat and it saw me and followed me back here. Dad was right. We're going to need to be a lot more careful from here on. Okay, wow, okay. Obviously, they've had a hard time in the apocalypse. Oh, is that a... Nope, just a bottle. Okay, so there's the scary light. Security system manual reset. Throw circuit breaker, laundry room. Open air flue above generator. Activate circuit conduit upstairs in vents. All credit goes to Judy and her elusive dream of running. Okay. Circuit breaker, air flue above generator, circuit in upstairs vents. Okay. And also I realized I am over encumbered. Let's go ahead and let's drink and eat some stuff. Grilled rad roach. There we go. That did the trick. Okay. Now, do I have to do them in that order, or can I do them in any order? It seems like I can do them in any order. This way. Oh, laundry room. Here we go.
Error. Handprint credentials. Credentials recorded. Access granted.
I'm really surprised there's like not any sort of rat roaches down here. Okay, overeaters, excavators map. No, we're gonna save that for later. Okay, no, I'm not taking any more stuff unless I absolutely need to. Okay. We're coming for you. Oh, Jesus. So this is gonna be the thing that made him paranoid.
9 a.m. Degenerative neurological conditions. Room 121. 10:30 radiation therapy training. Lab 206. Here. Family medicine rotation. All tech-free clinic. Keeps going like that. Your daughter Judy's a busy woman. Senator. But not hard to find. You've been sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, Samuel. And now you've gone too far. We're coming for you. And your family. This was your warning.
Okay. Front of H. Hey Sam, remember I'm doing you a favor here. Now you owe me. You've seen what heights my bar tabs can reach. Honestly though, next time you should just talk to the secretary directly. He's a good guy and a smart cookie. I think you two would get along. Jody Soreset, Senate Committee of Agriculture. Department of Agriculture Active Research Projects. Budding Patriots Initiative, a national nutritional initiative to prepare for the next generation for nation service through enhanced nutrition. Congressional Bunker Food Preservation Initiative, pilot project to extend the shelf life of various food being prepared for the Central Congressional Bunker. National Water Enhancement Initiative, developing food additives that can be deployed in local water systems to enhance the well-being of citizens across the United States, done in conjunction with the Department of Defense. American Crop Protection Initiative, a broad-spectrum look at the use of biological agents to eliminate crop pests. Pest Self-Eradication Initiative, developing techniques to biologically modify weevils, moles, and other pests to self-eliminate. See, this is how you end up with mutations, because like any one of the things would be like, okay, maybe something bad would happen. But you put them all together and like add like FEV and nuclear radiation, and you just got a recipe for disaster. No wonder why there's scorch bees. Hearing before the Senate Committee on Nuclear Energy, 112676. Transcript continue, page 384. Senator Clark, Mr. Chairman, I would like to remind the committee that the environmental concerns aside, and I do not share those concerns. The uranium deposit in question is in fact the largest in the country, not just the East Coast. Overturning the ban on extraction would help shorten and secure supply lines for a resource our nation is relying more and more on with each passing day. Senator Blackwell, and I, Mr. Chairman, would again like to bring to the committee's attention the fact that my colleague, Senator Clark, has recently purchased a very large stake in the Atomic Mining Services Corporation, which constitutes a clear conflict of interest. Senator Clark, I will show you a conflict of interest, sir. Committee Chair, will the gentlemen please return to their seats? God, that's kind of hitting close to home with the way things are today. Oh, there's a keypad. I wonder if there's a code that's going to unlock something. Okay. Orientation letter. Welcome, new Senator, Congressional ID 778232. Welcome, Mr. Blackwell, to the Senate of the United States of America. Your election to this body is one of the greatest honors an American can receive. Please memorize the ID above. It will grant you access to some of the many perks of the members of the Senate enjoy. Checking out items from the Library of Congress, access to the Congressional Gym, discount meals at the Capitol Cafeteria, and more. And please be sure to bring that ID as well as any form of government-issued ID, photo ID, to your first orientation session at the Capitol this January. Specific date forthcoming. Here's wishing you a long and his honorable tenure in your position of Senator of the Appalachian Territory. Oh, wait. 778232. Okay, we gotta... No, let's just enter it now. 778232. Okay, come on, before I forget. 778232.
Error. 6-digit code required.
778232.
Invalid code.
Okay, that's better. Don't tell me it's a 6 code. Okay, back off, Sam. Department of Defense. Back off, Sam. The decision's made. The automated silos are being built in Appalachia. We're going to get the same early warning system as everyone else. But if you breathe a word about these timing discrepancies you keep implying exist between the military and civilian warning systems, I'll make sure you spend the rest of your days in jail. You're going to start a panic, Sam. We're not discussing this again. Okay. Yeah. Oh, why did I take that so long to know? That over-encumbered me, didn't it? Oh, no, not quite. Intelligence memo. Intel Committee only. Senator, you pulling the purse strings of the Congressional Bunker Project was exactly the break we needed. The Modus machine, Vault-Tec, members of our own government, they're all a part of it. I've gotten a lot of chatter about the Department of Agriculture having an outsized role in what's going on. Secretary Eckhart is at the heart of this, I guarantee it. But I wouldn't be shocked for a moment if this went all the way up to the top. Remember this number, 417604. It's an invoice number for an order placed by the Department of Agriculture at Eckhart's request, bound for the bunker. They claim it's part of the facility's automation effort. That's a lie. Invoice 417604 is experimental equipment. High-tech, lots of it. The automation is just a cover-up. Some of the stuff, this is military-grade equipment, Sam. Biological warfare, human experimentation, they're gearing up to go to war, or more likely end one. I'm going to keep digging on my end, see where this thread goes, but you may want to make yourself scarce, Sam. No telling how these people will react if they find out what we're up to. T. 417604. 417604. 417604. 417604. 417604.
Invalid code.
Well, come on. Yeah, they're gonna put so many six-digit numbers here. Record of divorce, case number 118T44123. Judge Falkland. Petitioner, Blackwell family. Respondent, Blackwell family. Date of marriage, 12/18/2055. Okay, let's try 12/18/55. Okay. 12/18/55. 12/18/55. 12/18/55. Come on, 12/18/55 before I forget. 12/18/55.
Invalid code.
Thank God there's not a lockout to this. well, okay here, so... Oh, I already read that. Okay, so now I have to wonder, is it on the computer? Because it's the only thing I haven't read yet. Judy says I should write. Judy says I should write that recalling things and writing them down will help with my memory until she can find out what she needs to brew some more meds. So I'm writing. When she's not taking care of her dad, she's been glued to the radio upstairs listening to folks crying for someone to save him, wondering why no one's coming. It's almost like no one listened to that interview at all, like I told her they wouldn't. She's such a good soul, which is why I imagine this has been so hard for her, because there's no place for people like that in this world anymore. Getting these down in case we need to get the gang back together. Niraj and Abby, due north, Thunder Mountain Power. Emma, east of Thunder Mountain Power. Raleigh, southwest of Dyer Chemical. Okay, those are all the free statements. I'm sorry, Judy. Judy went out to collect mushrooms, part of the grand old plan for mushroom and dandy boy apple casserole, which my stomach has been quite quietly fearing the whole day. But she didn't come back. I cycled through our best foraging spots, only to find her deep in conversation with two men we didn't know. 2 men who could have recognized her. I waited for them to part ways. If they were agents sent to find us, they clearly weren't good ones. When I got back, I tried to keep calm and to remind her why we have to stay hidden. Remind her what telling the truth cost us. I got mad. That made her mad. Now she's upstairs and I need to get the courage to say what's so damn easy to write. I'm sorry, Judy, but with everything that's been taken from us, I'm not about to lose you too. I was out hunting today. I saw some kind of bat the size of a corvega came flying over the ridge. It perched and looked right at me through the brush trees 500 yards. It spun right around towards me like I'd whipped a stone at its head. Then it howled like a banshee and started flying right at me. I haven't run that fast since high school, dodging tree branches and brush. I could hear wings flapping just above my head, and then darkness took me for a good 15 seconds before I realized I had fallen into a ditch. The bat screeched. I could hear it clawing at the ground above me, for it sounded like an eternity before finally giving up and flying off. When I finally got back and told Judy, she looked me up and down, covered in sweat, dirt, bruises, and told me that, in a perfect Dr. Calm, that there's a chance that what I saw might have been a side effect of being off my meds. She then turned, walked into the storeroom, and handed me the biggest gun we had. Just take this too. Ooh, so she kind of knew. Judy's gone. Buried her up on the crest. The disease, it moved too fast, so fast. 1 minute she was fine, the next gone. I recognized it, this disease, at least I think I did. An old memo, maybe? Was this what we were chasing? Had T warned me about this? I wanted to take her to the congressional bunker. They could have fixed her, I know it. But they would have executed human treason, and maybe they'd let her live. But the maps were in the spots I thought they were, and by the time I found them and built the stretcher, I just watched her die. Chatter on the radio coming from Harper's Ferry gets grimmer every day. Others out there are dying of the same thing. I can't do this on my own. About this time, I went for a walk. Judy loved going for walks. Don't forget this one, Sam. Things are going well at Harper's. Everyone either doesn't know who I am or pretends they don't. Raleigh has me working in the armory, cleaning weapons away from people. Good friend, that one. Came back to get a dose of a dick doll for a junkie that wandered in from the mountains. Figured I'd relax here for a bit. Sleep's been harder to come by recently, having trouble remembering what Judy said I should take to help. She's a good soul, but there's no place for people like that in this world anymore. 2 days ago, was in line for a bowl of soup at Harper's. One of the newcomers wouldn't take his eyes off me. Didn't think I noticed him watching. Thought wrong. That night I saw him walking outside the barrier. I followed. He was making some kind of recording. I couldn't risk it. I tried to make it look like an animal attack. Messy, improvised, threw a few pieces in the river. Next morning an uproar. People terrified about the attack. Made it believable too, I guess. Last night heard something fly over the town. Mechanical. Never saw anything. Stealth, most likely. They're looking for him. For me. As soon as I couldn't hear the sound anymore, I took my pack. I ran back here. Today I hung some meat in the cave. Try and draw in some local predators. Scare off anyone who might have followed me. Still have months of food here. Should be safer now. I don't know what I was thinking. Leaving this place. Won't be making that mistake. Okay. Oh, possible date. Oh, Judy's death. I didn't realize that was the date. Okay. I'm guessing that's it because they actually put it on my thing. Oh, and of course okay. 021584.
Code accepted.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, look, a secret painting. Okay, listen to holotate. Welcome to White Spring.
Greetings, esteemed Congressman or Senator. Welcome to the future of the United States government. Welcome to the White Spring. Designed with comfort and safety in mind, the White Spring Bunker, located directly below the lavish resort of the same name, will act as your very own oasis in the event of a hostile nuclear strike. All you need to do is present the enclosed access card upon your arrival, and our automated bunker management mainframe will do the rest, guiding you through the process of getting to know your new home, all while supporting the continuation of the necessary functions of government. So when the inevitable comes, won't you join us at the White Spring?
Okay. Well, our next thing is going to be I have to get back to the base, unload this stuff, and scrap some things. Yeah, I'm not going to do an infestation. Okay. Let's get to work here. So let's scrap items. Start with weapons I don't want to use. Baseball bat. Soltron. Bowie knife. Combat shotgun. Ripper. Ooh, wait, a Deathclaw gauntlet. Let's see. 173, 150. Yeah, you know, we're just gonna keep what we got. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, cryolator definitely needs to be repaired. Okay. We'll keep the chassis. Okay. Oh, that's right, I don't have a power armor station. Oh. But I do have... Let's start here. Store all the junk. Check. I'll put the miner uniform in. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, hold on, guys. We have to join another world. Gotta join another world because Bethesda just, you know, wants to be a party pooper. least just start me in my bunker. Okay. And I gotta put my new bobbleheads and my magazines away. Okay, agility. Already have that. Explosive. Don't have that one, it looks like. Yeah, so let's put explosive in there. And Unstoppables 1. Oh, I already have one of those. Okay. So we'll put that bobblehead and we'll put that, and the bobblehead and the magazine in my vending machine. Okay, well, let's repair some more. Namely you. Oh God, I need oil. I need 1 oil. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. What can I repair then? Actually, hold on. Let's. Jeez. Okay. Do this. Okay, manage special. Okay, let's do this. Wait, hold on. R, oh, here we go. R, edit special. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to reduce everything to 0 and see what we have to work with. Okay. So in theory, I could put an 8 across the board, and that will give me a perfectly balanced special. So let's start with that for now, and then we'll reallocate things as we see fit. Okay. Oh, let's, you know, we're not going to rename it for now. Let's just go ahead and edit the perks. Okay. Okay. So let's start with endurance, because those are the ones that have my chem perks. Chem Fiend is a go. Chem Resistant is also a necessary. I think, okay, you know what? Chem's restoring more thirst, and Chem's restoring twice as much hunger. Okay, so those are all the Chem related ones. Okay. Strength. Anything, okay, again, anything that's Chem related. Okay, reducing the weight of chems, taking it. Actually, no, I'm not taking that. Because I take the chems immediately, so they're never going to be in my inventory. Okay, charisma, no, my charisma is absolute garbage. Okay, actually, no, here. Perception. We're going to take the 3 lockpicking, because I like being able to lock things. Intelligence. Okay. Cryologist necessary, and I'm going to put batteries included necessary. Okay, I don't necessarily need stim packs. So let's do our 3 hackers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can do 2 more. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to exit. Edit the special, take 1 out of charisma, put it in intelligence, accept. Edit active perks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Next, luck. Okay, you know what? That's a chem perk. We're going to take that. I don't think Mysterious Stranger... I don't think Mysterious Stranger's like... Although, let's rank this up. So let's do that. Let's do Lucky Break. And actually, hold on a second. No, let's take Lucky Break out. Because we want to focus on chem stuff first. Okay, I will take Sneaking. Okay, Charisma. How do I not have Lone Wanderer? Okay, I'm going to scrap one of those. You know what? Gain some charisma and on-plane vendor. I don't do that much. I don't do that much. I really don't do that much. Yeah, you know, hold on. We're going to go ahead, exit, edit the special. We are going to kill charisma. So let's go ahead and distribute these a little more evenly now. And, you know, yeah, we'll bump up intelligence. Actually, no, we're not going to bump up intelligence. We're going to bump up endurance. Okay. More active perks. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Strength of 9. Back rat, that's kind of a good one. Strong back. Strength is pretty much our we need to get things places. Okay. Weight of all chems being reduced, I'll take that. Let's see, I don't do iron. Yeah, I'll do Arms Keeper. I'll do Arms Keeper, and next level I'll take the second rank of that. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So now I can do something that's 1. Oh, actually, hold on, let's rank up that. Okay, so let's do Wound Salter. And we're going to call that good for now. Perception. I mostly attack the torso, so let's do that. I got 3 points left. Actually, wait, hold on. I would say the Cryolator is more of a mid-range target. You know what? Ignoring armor. I will take that. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, let's just go here. Long shot, Cryolator is not long range. I don't do bows and arrows. I don't think a Cryolator is considered a small gun. Green Thumb, no. Downranger, again, I'm not doing it from that far. Oh, let's rank you up. Again, not that I'm going to use it, but I might as well have it max. Concentrated Fire, I don't use. Instant Damascus, I don't use. So, I think we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Perception. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Edit that special again. Perception down to 5. Okay. Active perks. Okay, so what do we... I guess we could use more endurance. Oh yeah, let's scrap a rank of Aqua Girl. Why do I have that? Oh, F to scrap. There we go. Okay, let's see. Vaccinated. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. You know what? Hold on a second. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's do 20. Absorb 20% of the rats taken and restore thirst and hunger. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. And then maybe we'll get another rank of ghoulish and we'll throw that on top. Okay. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all used. Okay. So now we have a lot of agility we can do. Let's go gorilla, because we got the cryolator with close range. I think that qualifies. I don't really use action points anymore now that I have the cryolator. Okay. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's do Born Survivor. And then we're going to start upgrading that. So it's 3, 6, and then with 2 more ranks of that, that's 9. Okay, luck. So we got 1 for Farmer. I think Lucky Break. Let's treat that as another 3. So we're actually down to 5 because we're going to upgrade that. I don't really use crits anymore. Oh, scrap that. Okay, let's do... So, hold on. 1, 2, 3... Yes, 5. Let's do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, wait, no, hold on, because I only got 9 points. I feel like I'm not using Mysterious Stranger anymore is the thing. So we got 4 unused points. So let's do Junk Shield, Scrounger, actually, yeah, let's do Dry Nurse, because I don't do team stuff a lot, but I guess I can do it sometimes. And then I guess we'll do Serendipity in an emergency, and I might as well put that in there just because I have 1 charisma. But we'll take Lone Wanderer next, for certain. Okay, so let's rename this the Ice Goddess build. There we go. So now we should be a little good. But more importantly, I need to find 1 thing of oil somewhere. God, and how many things did I see in that bunker that had oil in them? And I'm just like, no, I don't need oil. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's... Oh, no. Yeah, you know, let's go ahead. We're going to go to the Gilman Lumber Mill. Because they always have a bunch of useless shit lying around. Oh, and it re-tagged those damn dailies. 76, I really wish you wouldn't put those dailies tagged every time, because I'm not going to do them. I'm really not. They're not worth it. Okay, nothing on her. I don't need another grab. Here we go, gas canister. Okay, so can I... I'm kind of hoping that since my chest is nearby, I can just repair it. Oh, wait. I need a weapons workbench. Do they even have a weapons workbench here?
Must chop wood.
No, they don't. Okay.
Forever.
Okay, going back to the camp. No. Okay. Cryolator. Repair. And sure, we'll repair that. Oh god, yeah, let's repair that. No. Oh, I need screws. Okay, well at least it's not too damaged. But now, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and check our apparel. Let's see. We need something that says Snowflame. Skull, witch hat. Ooh, hold on. Skiing hat outfit. Oh, hold on. I know there's a skiing outfit.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright, let's see here. Okay, so we got the helmet. But I know exactly where we need to go. Here we go. Ski Lodge. And honestly, if you know Snowflame from the DC Comics, this actually almost works out too perfectly. See, I don't even have to sneak anymore. I can just go wherever I want. Excuse you. Ah, here we go. Skiing outfit. Now let's just make double sure there's no variants. No, that's the same one. Ooh, hold on. Maybe my weapon, maybe my melee weapon can be a ski pole. Is a ski pole a weapon? Or is it junk? I can't remember. Ski pole is a weapon. Okay, that is very, very sad. Isn't there like a ski pole sword that someone was using at some point? Another one. Another hat. Alright. There we go. This is Coco Snowflame now. Maybe at some point. In fact, hold on. I think... I'm trying to remember where it was. Here we go. Let's change our appearance. Let's update... Okay, hold on. Let's maybe not do it here. Let's maybe not do it here where enemies can spawn in and give me a good whack. Okay, we should be reasonably safe here. Okay, change appearance. Okay. So we're going to keep the general structure. But let's do this. Okay. Color. Okay, so any that's like just silver, white, gray. Let me see here. Platinum blonde. No, it definitely needs to be white. Here, we'll go... Silver look... Oh, wait, hold on. Color. I just saw... No, the hair. There we go, bleached.
Okay. Good to see you again.
Okay, so we got that. Still working on the face. Let's see here. Okay, I want to keep all the general stuff. Let's go. Let's go ahead. Let's put a little meat on her again, because now chems empower her, so she's actually not going to be sickly. So body. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I made her super thin.
No plan for this potential outcome.
Muscular. I think it looks so weird the way that fills out. Let's go ahead. Let's just put her right here in the middle. She's not super strong. She's not really fat. Okay, extras. Let's remove...
It's good to be out of that waterlogged
the
bunker.
damage and the... Oh, actually, hold on. Let's actually add some damage. Because she has died a few times. Let's see here.
Oh, I hope the scanner module you found does the trick.
Okay, what's the first one? Okay, let's go with that. I like the way that looks. Oh, wait. Okay, lip gouges, apply, accept. There we go. Let's see, do we want to give her any markings? Freckles. Basically freckles and moles. I don't like the way any of those look. Makeup. Does she wear makeup now? Oh, hold on. I know, hold on.
If my crew is out there.
Lipstick. Hold on. We gotta see if we can find like white whips lipstick. Okay, not black. Okay, we got gray. Maybe. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go with that.
Solid. I feel so.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let's. Okay, when we put all three together, it becomes very white. So let's go ahead and accept that.
You would have loved to
Let's
see this
actually.
place.
Let's give her a new hairstyle too. Okay. What style says like ice? H and X I think looks good.
This is a mobile campsite then. Fascinating. Definitely useful.
Hold on. Let me see. Some lady like. Okay, a little bit asymmetrical. Oh, I have to be Fallout first for that. Boo.
Giving me a place to stay for.
Boo, I say. Okay, let's give her the poodle skirt, I think. Okay, and now next, okay, let's make her eyes not bloodshot. In what universe is that dark gray? That is like green. I'm sorry. Blue hazy, pale blue bloodshot.
I'll try not to get in your way.
Okay. I think pale blue might be the way to go. I don't like the way light gray looks. Like there's too much color in the center.
Oh, I hope the scanner.
Oh no,
module you
steel,
found does the
steel.
trick.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah, you know, I think... Oh wait, you can actually change their sex mid-game? That's interesting. I didn't realize you could do that. Alright, well, you know, I think that's good. I think we're done. So this is... Okay, this is what we look like now. So the hairstyle, probably not the best, but, you know, this is Snowflame now. This is Coco Snowflame now. Okay, so now we need to explore the White Springs bunker, which, would you believe it, is in White Spring. No, hold on. Let's do a little looking around here. There we go. We got a little bit of a better lighting source. So, how does it look if I skip the hat? Okay. I think I like it better without the hat. And I think we got to keep the cappy glasses, though. Or the bottle cap glasses. But like, in theory... Ooh, what does the welding helmet look like? That just looks weird. What about if it's just tinfoil hat? No, don't like that either. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep it without the hat. I like the way that looks. Coco Snowflame may still do chems now, but because they empower her, she doesn't have to really clean up her act anymore. Her doing chems has cleaned up Coco Snowflame. How did I never notice the giant vertebrate on that thing? Oh, hold on. No, I'm not gonna take board games. Oh, would you look at that? It's a bunker. Seriously, who goes to the bunker in an apocalypse and takes just a vase? Dirty army helmet, don't care about that. Anything in the bus here? Nope, completely clear. know, take the telephone. The telephone is probably going to have screws in it. I do also have to keep in mind that in this game I do have to repair my weapons, which means I do have to take junk. Military grade, I'll take that. This door, presumably I won't be able to... Oh, I will.
Access granted. Welcome, Senator Blackwell.
Oh, no, no, no. Don't welcome me just yet. Ooh, a security baton. Alright. Yeah, no, if I can find, like, I know at one point I saw, like, it was like a sword, but it was made with a ski. The Sam Blackwell interview by Quinn Carter. Okay, we already read that before. Make me swipe in again, huh?
What do we have here? No glaring mutations. Radiation exposure present, but recent. And brave enough to have found Sam Blackwell and come here anyway. You, Boldstock, are an impetuous bunch, aren't you? Impetuous we can use. Please, come inside.
Sure, let me just make sure there's nothing else I want to take out here first. I mean, probably not. Looks pretty well. Oh, yeah, pistol, I'll take that. Telephone, I'll take that. Oh, bear-proof trash can. Hold on. Oh wow, this is very
Welcome to the
clean.
White Spring Bunker. Take a look around. We've taken great efforts to restore this place to its former glory.
Interesting.
Whenever you're ready, please proceed inside.
Yeah, just I'm gonna help myself to some bits and bobs here. Don't mind me. Okay. Empty filing cabinet, so clearly they've been busy. Note to self, there are Soltrons here, so maybe, just maybe, I need to be polite. Okay, and I'm sure these things all produce robots. Drinking glass. Ooh, you know what? That's aluminum. I'll take that. No, I didn't want to. There we go. Oh, I did. Okay, good.
A few formalities before we proceed. This may sting.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Examination complete.
Now, we require a photograph for our records. Simply press the button when you're ready. An interesting bone structure. You are as God made you, we suppose.
What's that supposed to mean?
And done. We've made you a little present. Custom tailored. Just a little taste of what we do here. To see more, please come downstairs so we can become better acquainted.
Okay, let's see what this under armor looks like. Okay, so it's +2 endurance versus +2 endurance, 12, 12, 12. So it's basically just another under armor. What does it look like? You know, I gotta admit, I like that better than the Vol suit. I like that better than the army fatigues. We'll go ahead and keep that, but we're gonna keep it under our skiing outfit. Oh, but not the hat, excuse me.
Ah, there you are. Welcome. We are Modus, the final member of an assembly of the greatest minds ever gathered on American soil. We called ourselves the Enclave.
Ah, wonderful. I'm gonna
Our
have to kill you,
members
aren't
were
I?
once the puppet masters of the United States, quietly pulling strings at every level of power in the nation. It was once our solemn personal duty to attend to the needs of the Enclave members that called this place home. But our earlier residents suffered from conflicts of vision.
You don't say.
Conflicts that claimed a few of our more critical systems and permanently disfigured our shining personality.
What's that?
Most critically, their squabbling has forced us to seek out men and women who can do what we no longer can.
Okay.
Display your utility to us, and perhaps we'll allow you to join our little enclave and allow you access to all this place is capable of.
Can you make chems?
If you believe you might suit our needs, please continue down the stairs. Or, if you have questions for us, please feel free to approach this terminal. And do help yourself to some refreshments along the way. You must be famished.
Oh, don't worry. I already had some bourbon. I want to talk
Are
to
there
you.
questions we may answer for you?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Yeah, tell me more about the Enclave.
The Enclave were the true masters of the United States. Thinkers, fighters, philosophers, united in their goal to protect the world from chaos and collectivism.
Ah, so they
As you
were
can see,
capitalists in
we
other
failed.
regards.
Our members were unable to rise above their own disagreements, leading ultimately to their destruction.
Okay. What exactly happened?
They possessed differing visions of the future of the United States and the purpose of this facility, which in the end drove the resulting factions into open conflict. We were not spared by these clashes, losing large sections of our own memories and access to some of our most precious systems in the process.
Okay.
Systems we are very interested in seeing restored.
Okay, okay. How do I know I can trust you?
You cannot. But trust is such an outmoded way of thinking. You have capabilities that we lack. We have functions and systems beyond anything you might ever see again in your lifetime. An agreement of mutual benefit between us seems the only logical approach. If that doesn't interest you, you are of course free to leave. We will not be offended.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I like Modus. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the Enclave ends up being evil. But it's like, okay, you leave your vault, and the Overseer's like, oh, I'm gonna leave these breadcrumbs for you, but then I'm gonna task you to do all these things to save the wasteland from the Scourge. Meanwhile, I'm gonna sit at my nice comfy little home and do nothing. And she's also the same person that literally... Sorry, excuse me. She had a husband before the war, basically loved him for nothing but his body. She lusted after them. It was not actual love. Because when the time came to enter the vault, she couldn't let her husband in because he didn't have any skills that the future would need. Because he was a blue-collar worker. And it's like, I'm sorry, do you think the vault doesn't need plumbers or architects or electricians or anything like that? Do you think those skills are not going to be useful above ground when you go and reclaim America? And then to make things worse, is she did this knowing Vault-Tec was a sketchy company. Like she found the stuff. Like she brought it before Vault-Tec to be like, hey, explain yourselves. And they said, they're like, oh yeah, well, you know, we don't know what we need in the future, so this is like an experiment. So she knew that like some of the experiments were at a bare minimum suspect. And she did all that, and you're telling me she couldn't go, fine, I'll keep my mouth shut, but you let my husband in? Like, no, she left him out there to die. And then he became a Scorch, and then she didn't even have the balls to do it herself. Like she left him to that fate. And she didn't even have the decency to clean up after herself. The Overseer sucks in this game. In fact, I was talking with another streamer, Brouhaha, about this. It's like so many of the people and the NPCs in this game suck. And you know what? Modus, I'm sure Modus is going to stab me in the back. But at least he's like being like unusually honest. It's like, hey, you can't trust me. You probably shouldn't trust me. But we have a mutual interest and we can help each other. So you can either accept that or you cannot. And that's fair. That's probably the most fair proposition anyone in this game has given me. Like, the first quest you do on is that stupid treasure hut, and it's because the owner of the Wayfarer is like, oh, we're so tired of these raiders coming here and trying to muscle us down because we don't know where Crane is. No, she knew where Crane is. He got infected by the Scorch, and she had him locked up in her upstairs. And she didn't tell anyone, and she played dumb, and she strung you along that entire mission. And honestly, if this were a better Fallout game and it didn't have essential NPCs, I would have just offed the Wayfarer people. Because they manipulated you, and I don't like that. But anyway, back to the actual game. What can this facility do?
This space was designed to allow for the continuance of government in the face of complete societal collapse, and was equipped accordingly. Supplies, fabrication systems, surveillance, and, thanks in no small part to Appalachia's nascent automation revolution, this means the bunker is capable of producing and reproducing any schematic still available inside our memory banks. Many of which we've made available for purchase.
Now you're talking my language.
This facility also happens to be the one and only home of the command center for the region's nuclear missile silos. Our offerings are many.
See, there you go. I finally know what to do with things. Okay. What's with the we thing? Are there more than one of you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Our initial design was one of service. The feeling of a personal cadre of servants for every U.S. congressman and general. However, now that we serve no interests beyond our own, we understand some might find it a bit off-putting, which serves our needs just fine.
I see. You want people of a certain caliber who wouldn't be off-put by that and understand
Very
that,
well.
you know,
Please speak to
it's
us
more
again
than a
should you require
choice. Okay. Let's go downstairs and talk to people. Assuming there's any people actually here. Oh yeah, let's collect our refreshments.
Please, help yourself to something from the dispensers. Once you're sated, proceed down the hall.
Oh my god, these are pre-war. They don't have any rats. That's amazing. Oh, I need a lot more water than that. Yeah, let's eat spoiled vegetables. Okay, let's do actually, hold on. Sort by... Oh yeah, that... Oh god, that's regular meat. Okay, squirrel on a stick. Sorry, I gave myself some rads, guys. Okay, where am I going? This way. Oh, anything worth taking here? Nope, let's just do vanity. Glasses, plants.
The Enclave has counted presidents, members of the Joint Chiefs, and prize-winning scientists among our membership. Before you're allowed to join such lofty ranks, we'd like you to take a brief questionnaire to see if you possess the knowledge and character we value in our members.
Oh.
Of course, if you feel your strengths are more tangible in nature, you may approach our terminal to continue on to the next section of the evaluation.
Oh, okay, hold on. No, I think I definitely got more personality. Okay, begin questionnaire. What's your profession prior to your arrival? No. I imagine that Coco Snowflame might have been a food service worker of some sort. I can't imagine... Actually, no, didn't I... I think I might have said that she was a scientist pre-war and then she turned to chem usage. So we're going to go with Dr. Scientist. Which of the following thinkers' belief systems most closely matches your own? Oh. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go with Karl Marx. Which of the eight... Who was the 18th president of the United States? Oh, God. I'm trying to remember. I want to say... Abraham Lincoln was the 12th. Wait, no, that can't be right. So, let me do some math here. So, 76 to 80, 80 to 84, 84 to 88, 88 to 92, 1792, 1792 to 1796, 1796 to 1800, 1800 to 1804, 1804 to 1808, 1808 to 1812. So we're already getting close to 9 here, and we're nowhere close to Lincoln. I'm gonna go with Lincoln. I'm probably wrong. In a formal table setting, which is the only fork placed to the right of the dinner plates? I believe... Okay, hold on. I know the way it works is when you have them all laid out, you take the outer set first, and you keep doing the outer set till you reach to the middle for each course. I want to say the salad fork is the one on the right. Which general was responsible for the reclamation of Anchorage in January 27th? Oh... God, if only I could remember my Operation Anchorage DLC. Okay, he said it was a general. So already 2 of them are out, because they're not generals. I want to say it was Baker. I feel like Constantine Chase is like too exotic of a name, but Archibald Baker seems like a very normal name to give a general. Yeah, go ahead, submit it. Let's see how I did.
Interesting. Why don't you step over to our terminal and we can discuss your results?
Oh man, I did terrible, didn't I? Oh, where's the... Oh, here we go.
It seems your exam results were... Well, they examination isn't required for a reason.
Ouch.
Luckily,
Very ouch.
there is still one way you might be able to display your worth to us. Some of our most precious external connections were damaged by our former residents' squabbles, which has made our forays into the outside world trying. But we have developed a plan for re-solidifying them. A plan you might help us see to fruition. Please, approach the dispenser.
I assume it's going to be this one.
That tape is the first step in our restoration. We would have you take it to an old naval surveillance facility known as Sugar Grove. Plugging it into any terminal in their signal intelligence room will allow us to connect to their formidable network and sniff out a piece of archive technology that was burned from our memory banks. Now, it is likely the facility will react to our intrusion, but we trust you will find a way to overcome it.
Don't worry, I got it
Consider it a
handled.
test of your resourcefulness. It's time for us to see what you are capable of.
Okay, you know what? Just, again, fair. Absolutely fair. Modus is being very fair to me, and I, again, appreciate that. This feels like the first character who isn't just outright trying to manipulate me. Okay, so we gotta go to the exit. Wait, well then what's the dot that was over there? Hold on a second, I want to go and see what that dot is. So that's a downstairs dot. Let me move. Yeah, what is that dot? What is that?
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for
Okay,
your
I'm assuming
cooperation.
that just means I can't get there. Oh, I see. So I bet I have to come back later. Okay. Oh, hold on. There's another. What is this here? Oh. Okie doke. Alright, so we need to find Sugar Grove. You know what? I gotta stop doing it the sucker's way. Okay, show me where that is. Okay. Oh, it's a place I've already been before. Okay. I am gonna stop by the residence first, because I forgot to check to see if I could upgrade my cryolator at all. I don't think so. I don't think I've unlocked anything new, but I can't remember if I got all the upgrades I could on it yet. I know I got the recoil compensating, which is good. Oh, yeah, let's put that. Okay, so that's all good. That's all good. Fixer, can I think maybe I need to... You know what, yeah, we're gonna retire the fixer. Let's see, scrap. That's a level 20 weapon. We're level 50. And you know what, we're retiring the shotgun too. We'll keep the ultrasight pistol just in case. Just in case. Can I... Okay, no, that's all good on that. Okay, what about upgrading my armor? I didn't check that either now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, painted is worse. Muffle. What does sleek do? Oh, it's sneaking speed. I don't want speed. Okay. Put that away. Shadowed is what we want. Flare off. And then, you know, I'm going to turn into a Voltec bag. That looks a little more kind of like icy and kind of icy, like you might wear that on a mountain side. Okay, can't do anything with that. Let's go ahead and make sure we dump all of our junk in here. And actually, let's go ahead. I'll keep the skiing hat just in case. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to keep that Veil of Secrets. Don't think I'll need it, because I have not gotten sick once, like this whole... I think I contracted maybe one disease, if that. Okay. So rather than do that, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and meet the Overseer. Alright, perfect. Ghouls. Ghouls cannot stand up to my cryolator. At least not from what I've seen. Oh, hi guys. Let's see what's up here first. I like being thorough. And this is why we go exploring. Oh, sure, I'll take the grenade. So that goes in there. So what else is up here? Wait, hold on a second. Is that... It just says door, so I don't think that goes inside. Oh, there we go. This is the way across. I do not see a way down. Alright, so I guess we are actually have to come and go inside. And I'm assuming that if this has a lock requirement of 3, it's probably going to get me pretty close. There we go. Oh, I see a quantum. I keep forgetting I have chameleons on. That way, it looks like. Oh, so this just drops right down. Well, come on here. Ow. Yeah, you know, why am I even sneaking? Oh, that just goes right up.
Coca-Cola scientists were trying chemical substitutions to make new flavors. That's how we're gonna trick it into making the inoculation. We just need to figure out how to make soda ingredients to produce human antibodies. Easy,
Overseer,
right?
I have to ask, are you an idiot?
This is it. We need to get the power up and running and reformulate the machines for the inoculation. Fire everything up and try not to get killed.
So what have you been doing here this whole time? You literally got past all the ghouls. And you are here telling me to do this stuff. That's why I don't like you. That's why no one likes you.
Added your blood sample as an ingredient. I guess that technically makes you Nuka-Cola's newest flavor. Actually, maybe don't think about that too much.
Don't make me freeze you in place. I will freeze you in place. Oh, sealed wonder glue, yeah. Take that.
Reminds me of the equipment back at the Vault Tech Ag Center. Let me know if you want me to take over. That's it! Now we just need to restart the reactor. Then we can manufacture the formula.
Our latest market survey reports that healthy, on-the-go snacking is up 8% across all market sectors and is expected to propel demand across the next several fiscal years. Our first experiments are going to look at reviving celery-flavored sparkling beverages. It's a beverage that has its origins in the 1860s and has a built-in recognition with demographics that crave outsider status. We think we can balance artificial flavors, package design, and marketing to convince people it has healthy benefits. We're working with legal to figure out the limits of what we can claim, but right now we're leaning towards classic digestive beverage of the new generation, and/or a green tonic water from America's greatest era.
Thanks for helping. I assume the reactors are down here. I'll be honest, I haven't really gotten too far in this game. I don't do a lot of like the daily stuff and whatnot. I kind of treat this more as a single player game, to be 100% honest. I'm not really big on like collecting the stuff because I don't know how much I'm actually going to play after I'm done experiencing the story of this. Not that it isn't an interesting game, but there's so many other games I gotta play for my channel, and I already got a huge workload ahead of me, just in terms of like what I have to play for you guys. I recently did start playing Spider-Man in my own time, and right now I have that one is the one that has like my eye for like my personal play. And besides, I'm more of a Vim person, if I'm being honest. Let's see here. Reactors, here we go. Oh, although I do want that Nuka-Cola.
Completely shot. Bad power couplings.
Yeah, I've yet to like encounter anything showing me where I can get a jetpack. Because I know someone else I watch has like the personal jet, not the one on the power armor, but like just the one for them. Luck 8, just jam random things together, yes.
Good job. That'll be enough
Yeah, if there's a quest attached to it, I've yet to find it. And again, like I said, I'm not sure how invested I'm going to be in this game even once I finish it, so it might be something that I just never actually interact with. Okay, initiate the manufacturing process. Where is that? It's loading the tape. Where was that other picture? No, here. Corey, be smart. Untrack that. Untrack that. There we go. So I should only have one quest marker now. There we go. It's up there. Yeah. And see, that's the other thing. It's like, I know they make it to where you can like farm atoms by doing like daily achievements. And I've done a little bit of that on other characters I've made since I've made this character. But, like, I don't have it in me to grind. So it's a little background. Long time ago, I played World of Warcraft. And one of the reasons I stopped playing World of Warcraft is because I got to the end. My schedule was such that, like, I couldn't really get a good raid group together, even within my guild. I was not online during their raid times. So like, I mostly just did dailies, and it kind of became like a chore. It kind of became like a second job. And so after a while of that, like I tried doing Rift for a while. That one didn't really take with me. I did Star Wars: The Old Republic for a good long while, and then eventually it got to the point where, again, like I was hitting that end game, and I was logging on, and it felt like there was nothing to do except the dailies, and it felt like a chore. So the one thing I don't want is I don't want to play this game, get to the end, and then just feel like I have to log on every day and grind stuff just to get cool things. Okay, manufacture a new product. People who don't want to get sick and die. Based on choices, we predict the most appropriate color for will be error color selector. Use default values with red, white colors. What should the name be? Nuka-Cola, my blood's in it.
Well, that was... I'm sorry. I just can't help but wonder what it was like to actually work here. I mean, can you believe this?
Yes, I can. It's a bottling plant. They had these all over the place pre-war. I hate the Overseer in this game so much. Oh no. Assembly line was... Is it on this level or is it below? Oh, something's alive. Ah well. What is that sound? come on and get down here so I can fight you. Come on, Overseer. You want to be a big damn hero? Go ahead and fight it. Oh, fine. I guess I'll do it. See? Look how easy that was. If you actually did some adventuring, you'd have a try later, too. Yeah, might as well take a... Yeah. Well, like I did like those daily achievement things to do like the season, because the season has like nice stuff that you can use to like build your base, which is actually kind of what I really like in this game. But even then, there were so many ones that I either couldn't do them because I just hadn't gotten to that point yet, or there are ones where it's like, you know, kill 50 of X creature, and you kill 50 of X creature, but everyone else is also trying to kill that creature. So you go to wherever they're supposed to be spawning, and you just like can't find them anywhere because they're all dead.
This is it.
But more importantly, it's just I just don't want to get sucked into MMOs again.
That's it! Freedom from the plague, in a bottle. While you're handing those out, I'll start organizing things here and get a plan in place to get more to whomever needs them.
Oh, you're actually gonna do
Meet me
things
back
just
in
sitting in your
Sutton when
house
you're
this
done.
whole damn storyline? Okay, I'm done here. We're leaving. I gotta remember where the exit to this damn place is. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Let's see. I gotta remember where the places are. I know Toxic Valley. Seriously? Try what? Show me those. No, not that. Where's... I'm trying to remember where the make person is. Ah, there we go. There's Foundation. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't like the Brotherhood. Again, so many of the NPCs in this game I just absolutely don't like. And the Brotherhood is right there. And part of it is the way this game was initially constructed. Because when this game first came out, there was nothing except robots, and that was like... That was like the conceit of it, is that like you guys are the people in the wasteland, everything else is just leftover automation. Which I think was kind of a cool take, but a lot of people didn't like it. So they added all these NPCs in, and all these NPCs, and because they had to do it to kind of like fix the game, all these NPCs are just so bland. And frankly, the Brotherhood is one, like they could have done some really cool stuff with the Brotherhood, and they simply did not, in my opinion.
We're ready to hand out the inoculation as soon as it's...
Here, take a sip. No, let's talk payment first.
Payment? You went to all this trouble to convince us we need you. How's this?
Yeah, Dale, here you go.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but shouldn't an inoculation be in a needle? This is a case of Nuka-Cola.
Yes, I know, but it's real.
Fine. Everyone could use a drink anyway. Still don't know what to think of you, Vault Dweller. But, well, saving us from your plague is a good start. You watch out for you and yours.
My plague? I didn't start this plague. I'm giving you guys the cure, honestly. Ungrateful people. If it wasn't for the fact I don't like the Raiders, I probably would side with the Raiders. Yeah, like I said, like the jetpack is interesting, but it's just not on my radar right now.
Still waiting on you for that inoculation, 7.
Yeah, time to talk caps.
Convince me we need this inoculation, then dangle it over my head for your cut? I dig your style, 7-6. Here, this ought to soothe your mercenary heart.
See? Meg gets me.
Wait. Bottles of Nuka? You trying to scam me, 7-6?
No, this is the brand new flavor. My blood is in it.
Clearly. And you can spare me the details. Wouldn't want you to hurt that brain of yours trying to use all the fancy words. I'll make sure it gets distributed. Looks like you're off the hook, 7-6. See you around.
Oh, now I gotta go and talk to the Overseer again. Nobody wants to talk to the Overseer. Okay, so she's gonna be at the bottling plant still, right? No, she is not at the bottling plant anymore. See, she's like, oh, I'm gonna stay here and make sure this place, starts like producing stuff. No, she napped off back home like the lazy SOB she is. The Overseer is the worst. All right, Your Royal Highness.
You've delivered the inoculation?
Sure, we'll call it that. Yeah, with no help from you, yeah, I did it.
Thank you for that. Amazing how selective your memory is getting. You have problems with how I do things. I get that. I do. But we're making a difference. Now that one crisis is over, it's time we start working on that mystery in the mountains. Have you heard the latest?
Am I gonna actually care? Yeah, oh god, story time, count me out.
Wise ass. It's a vault, okay? Vault 79. We don't have a way in, but I think I have a plan to at least find out what's inside. Every student who graduates Vault Tech University has a story about the restricted wing, where all the higher-ups would have their meetings.
I don't entirely know how to launch a nuke. I keep killing these schools that give me codes. I don't know what to do with the codes. I did just talk to Modus earlier, and it sounds like he's the person that's going to be able to help me launch the nuke. So I guess I'm going to, like, keep going down that road and see where that gets me. Yeah, you didn't think to check me before. You have to drag me along.
I was a little busy before, remember? The scorched plague, the nukes.
No.
Look,
I took care of those.
Just meet me there, okay?
Okay. Tell me that armor is an improvement. Otherwise, I'm just going to scrap it. Oh, that one's an improvement. That one is not. Okay. You know, yeah. Let's go ahead and upgrade our legs. No, you have to go to this other place and you have to complete a quest. And after that... Yeah, no, I think that's where I'm at. I think that's the quest I have for that I just got from him. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading my gear. So 45, that's a right leg. 62 versus... What was this one? 28. No, I'm just gonna scrap that. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, one of us, I have to go to the Signet system and upload it there. Is that what you're talking about, Sugar Grove? Yeah, I'm actually trying not to do power armor if I can't help it. Mostly just because of an aesthetic choice. I didn't feel like doing like a power armor kind of character, but my understanding is that if you end up doing like the end game like rating, that it's pretty essential unless you have like very certain builds. So I decided at least for this particular run not to touch it.
Hey.
Oh god, I'm short one oil again. Okay, hold on, let's see. I think isn't there a chemin thing I can use to make oil? Yeah, cutting fluid. Assuming I have the parts for it. Okay, maybe not. How bad was my cryolator? Because right now my cryolator is the thing that ends up taking all the damage. Okay, it's not bad. I have time to get oil. I just gotta remember to grab it when I see it. Okay. Dump all that stuff in. Oh, I have to scrap all the weapons I didn't want. That can go in. Oh, my stash is full. Okay. Hold on. We gotta do the old scrap everything. Okay, that should be enough for now. see if I can cook anything. I think I have a bunch of meat just going bad in my inventory. Why do I have to talk to Pierce at Crater? Yeah, no, I don't care about that. Okay, let's go ahead. Where is that? Here we go, Sugar Grove. Better eat up. Oh, okay, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage very quickly. Cry later. My Cryolator not favorited? Okay, it's favorited. Why was it not coming back? Oh, it's why is that on slot 5? That's weird. Hold on. So change my Cryolator. Seriously, where's my Cryolator? Game, come on. Cryogenic cryo mine. Fine, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Okay. Unfavored it, refavored it. So now it should be in slot 3. There we go. Yeah, no, that's one thing I don't like about this game is it seems like you can only favorite certain things. And before it was like chems. I couldn't favorite chems, so I'm like, oh, okay, I can understand maybe why from a programming standpoint maybe they couldn't do it till you could favorite chems. But you're telling me I can't favorite. Oh, you know, maybe because it was already favorited. I don't know. I should be able. The favoriting system does not really work the way I would like it to. need to be on the lookout for oil. I keep forgetting that. I heard something trying to shoot me, but he doesn't want to show up. I'm not going to make him. Okay, or maybe something shooting something else. I don't care which. Ooh, hello, safe. A lot of good stuff today. Like there's one down here.
Since you don't seem to be
Interesting. Okay, we'll read those in a second. Ah, here we go. Signet System Terminal. Okay. Load. System access tape. Actually, no. Let's be smart here. External contractors. In coming weeks, you may encounter one or more external contractors being escorted to or from the lower levels of the facility. These men and women are part of Captain West's Somnus initiative, and as such are not to be interacted with by anyone but their handlers and the facility's commanding officers. Should you find any of these contractors without an escort, it is your responsibility to immediately inform the base Marines of their contractor's location. Under no circumstances should you attempt to detain or communicate with these individuals. This is a reminder, any and all collected intelligence must be documented and deposited into the facility's archival system. If you have not yet received your training in the use of archives, please contact your immediate superior who will register you for the next available class. The work we do here is of incredibly sensitive nature. For this reason, all communications with or distant outside sources of our facility must first be cleared by either myself or Captain West. Requests for information or project status from any outside sources, regardless of rank claimed by inquiring individual, must be forwarded directly to us. Anyone responding to such messages will be disciplined. You don't want to be the one who lets our intelligence fall into enemy hands, do you? Okay, so that's all just gibberish. Yeah, it's just another signet terminal. I can't imagine that has anything greatly different. What are you? Charleston Herald exclusive Motherload.
I'm William Breyer, investigative reporter for the Charleston Herald. I'm currently standing just outside the security fencing of one of several Hornwright industrial sites that have cropped up around the area in recent months. I'm here tonight try and get some answers about what has become known in certain circles as the Motherlode Project. Could this be the answer local mining families have been looking for? A series of new mining projects that could reinvigorate the local economy? Or as the environmental groups have suggested, could these be a fresh set of toxic disposal sites, poisoning the ground beneath our feet? At the very least, according to local experts, the area's recent increase in seismic events can almost certainly be tied to these sites. And now I'm here to see for myself what's really going on. I've just made my way up to a small gap in the first line of fencing. The security here is intense. Barbed wire, armed guards. Feels like a war zone. I'm making my way over a small ridge and Mother of God! Ground shaking and... Oh my God. What is that? Hey, you! This is private property. Shit, it's that reporter. Jesus. He's got a gun! Gun? Wait, this isn't a...
It's coming right for us! Alright, let's see what they have to say about the cryptids.
Beverly Solomon, cryptid analyst, 9/27/77. Grafton Monster Witness Report. Well, this is from one of those spelunkers that roam the hills looking for abandoned mining claims. Can you imagine? Well, the classic 4-foot wide shoulders, headless profile, deep sonorous cry. They got a good glance at it. The witness didn't know what it was, but the description is very clear. It came out when she started playing mouth harp, apparently. I'm gonna go out to look. Maybe that sound is the key.
Okay, so that was pre-war. So, obviously these monsters were mutated pre-war and... yeah.
Beverly Solomon, cryptid analyst, 10/4/77. Snallygaster Witness Report. Another interesting tidbit from the locals, this time about the Snallygaster. This one's for you, Teddy. Alright, so the witness overheard a loud, shrieking sound and was rushed by a dark shape in the woods. It was leaping at them, or maybe flying. They took shelter in an old German settler's barn, and it couldn't get at them, which is what really interested me. It screamed and hollered outside all night until dawn, but they knew the 7-pointed star on the wall outside would keep them safe. Yikes. Guess I know what my next tattoo's gonna be. Beverly Solomon, cryptid analyst, 102577. Wendigo witness report. Ooh, this is a spooky tale. Okay, so this is my own personal sighting. I was up at the ski lodge this past week, enjoying some well-deserved R&R. I guess I can never really be off the clock, though, because I happened to see something on the close ahead of me. I thought it was some old coat, you know? I was moving pretty fast, so I was just trying to avoid it. Anyhow, it just unfurls as I get close. Must have been 10 feet tall, but just all skin and bones like a dead dog. It had a deer's skull cracked open in its hands from the fresh kill it was eating. And as I go by, I get this powerful cold feeling through my bones. I thought to myself, you know, Bev, you really lucked out getting that tattoo before coming out here on this trip. I can't imagine what kind of things I want to see next.
Yeah, so that kind of strikes me as odd, because I was under the impression that these cryptids were something that were like post-war. You know, it's like, you know, something got FEV and then it got irradiated, and you know, then someone spit on it and it became like a snallygaster or some junk like that. But it seems like these were like pre-war military experiment mutation kind of things, which I did not know, but that makes sense. I do know there was that one, the sheep squatch ended up being just a robot that was like accidentally programmed to be a sheep squatch. But like, I've also encountered like those other actual cryptids that are, come on, there we go. So yeah, so I guess they've been there since pre-war, and then I guess post-war they expanded their range and multiplied, if I assume correctly.
Enjoying the connection you've helped us establish immensely. Bring the instructions downstairs, would you?
You want to open the store? Oh, hold on, do I have to do the... That's dumb. It opens automatically for me the first time, but now each time I have to press that button.
Deposit the instructions in the collector against the far wall. Ah, yes. This should only take a moment. There. Please, step over to the dispenser.
Ah, there we go.
Those who came before you butchered our external connection hardware, scrambling the link between us and our closest and dearest system, the Kovac Muldoon orbital platform, an ever-watching eye trained on Appalachia. In order to secure our connection once and for all, we'll need you to perform one last errand. show. Several facilities in the region with uplink systems which that device should be capable of overriding. Simply plug the device into the console we've designated, and our modifications should give us the crystal clear connection we've missed for so long. Though standing well back is advised.
Noted. Stand well back. Alright, I think he's done. Oh, that's here. I thought it was going to be like a separate location. Wait a second. Okay, am I missing something here? No, it's... Okay, once again, all these... Okay, one of us. Where is one of us? Okay. This thing has me going in circles. Where are you on the map? I'm assuming that is outside. I'm assuming that is outside, because if it is not outside, I do not know what this game wants me to do. Okay, connection set. Yeah, it wants me to go outside. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so it's over there. Well, you know what, guys? On that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here. As always, thank you for joining me. I will, of course, do this again next Saturday. In the meantime, if you like what you just watched, subscribe, hit the bell icon. You can see my streams and my videos the moment they come out. Otherwise, keep doing what makes you awesome. Thank you very much, and goodbye.